Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be sharing my DLC 4 wish list. So this is stuff that I want to see about the storyline, the characters, the map, just whatever, okay? Now DLC 4 comes out in about 20 or 30 days, I don't know exactly, but not too long now. And it's pretty crazy that DLC 4 is already nearly here. I remember when, it first got revealed back in like May of 2018. Like, it's crazy that we're already at DLC 4. This game has gone past way too quick, okay? But yeah, we're going to jump into this. So let's begin with the setting. Now, the setting that I want to see for DLC 4 is going to be the Great War. Now, we saw a little bit of the Great War for the first time in the Alpha Omega intro. Now, I know we've seen it like in the Revelations outro on the Shadows of Evil, like Muriel, I guess. But this was the first time we'd really actually seen the actual Great War take place. And if we get a map that looks like this, it's going to be fucking crazy. I don't think we will. Like, I'm not too sure how it's going to work, though. Because it kind of just looks like, from what you see here, just a deserty area, which we already had. We are for Alpha Omega. So, it's kind of like they're doing the same map twice. But, I don't know. But, I think having it here, and there's, like, Apothicons and Keepers just fighting each other in the, like, the surroundings, I guess. Like, you know when in Origins you had the planes fighting, and you had it in Zetsubo no Shima, and I believe Gorod Krovi too? To have something like that where just in the backgrounds and I guess the sidelines or whatever, you would see like the Keepers and Apothicons fighting, I think that would be really cool. And of course you could have the Keepers and Apothicons as like the bosses, kind of like Revelations where we saw the Furies, we saw them, and also we did see Keepers too, the Corrupted Keepers. Imagine if we fight one of those huge motherfucking Apothicons, okay, in the map. That would be crazy. Now, I think it will take place in the Great War, or well, that's what I hope at least. I have heard that it's going to be a Transit remake, which, let's be honest, I think Transit does need a remake, because they definitely could do it better than what they did last time. But really, I want a Great War map. I want to be here. I don't want to be on Transit 2.0, okay? Don't get me wrong, I would like a Transit remake, but I want a Great War map, okay? So maybe what they could do is they could do kind of like an Alpha Omega where it was Nuketown, but it was a completely different take on Nuketown. Maybe they would do it in a way where, you have the bus depot, the diner, the power station, town, farm, and I think that's it. They also have Nakatoon as well. So maybe what they could do is the Great War could be, you start off in the diner, which isn't the diner, but it's the same as doesn't make much sense. No, you don't even start in the diner, do you? You start in the bus depot. So imagine if you start in the bus depot, which is like a building that's similar to the bus depot, and you have this little area, and then you can take like some sort of bus system and then go to the next area like you normally do in Transit. But this time, maybe I was thinking the lava could be like the Keepers and the Apothicons fighting. So if you want to get to one area, you have to fight in between them. I thought that would be really cool, but I don't know how that would really work. But I don't want a Transit remake. I want a new map. We haven't seen a completely new map since Gorod Krovi, and that was July 2016. That was 3 fucking years ago. We need a new map. They can shit out new Chaos maps, Voyage, 9, Dead of a Night, Ancient Evil. But we can't have a new DLC. This is DLC 4. DLC fucking 4. Look back at the old DLC 4 maps, okay? We have Moon, literally on the fucking moon. Origins, which was on the battlefield of World War One, which was fucking crazy. We had Revelations, which was like floating space rocks in the sky of old maps. And then we get a Transit remake? Like, no, I want the fucking Great War. This is where I want to be. I want to be in the Great War, fighting the Apothicons and the Keepers and the zombies. And I think it would be fucking crazy. That's what I want, at least. I don't know how the map layout would really work, but hey, just make it the Great War, okay? I think it would be cool. Maybe we could have like an underground area. I don't know. Just maybe what it could be is it could be like I guess a part of every single map, but it's in the Great War theme. So you're in a building that's similar to Nakatoon, but it's not. I think that would be cool. Maybe they could take different parts of each map and jumble them all together. I think that would be really sick. I don't know how they would do that, but that would be cool to have every single map implemented into one big map, kind of like Revelations, but it's every map this time. That would be cool. But I think they would do that in its own thing, maybe for DLC 5 or its own separate map. That would be really cool. Okay, and I really want that. But Yeah, so that's it for the setting. I want it set in the Great War. So let's move on to the characters. Now, the characters that are going to be playable on the map, it's going to be Primus and Ultimus. Well, it's definitely going to be Primus, but maybe Ultimus 2. We did have Primus and Ultimus in Alpha Omega, so they definitely can do it again. So I feel like that's what's going to happen. But also I had a theory, and okay, so out of everything in this video, this is probably the craziest thing, apart from the, every single map combined together. And that's the fact that they might, and I really hope they do, I don't think it's very likely. What if they brought every single character in Zombies history into this map? So you can play as Primus, Ultimus, the 5 crew, the Call of the Dead crew, the Victis crew, the Mob of the Dead crew, the Shadows of Evil crew, all of the crews, okay? That would be crazy, So you could have, like, Primus Richthofen, you could have Sal DeLuca, you could have Misty, you could have JFK, all in one crew, all in the same map at the same time. That would be fucking crazy. I don't know if they would do that, because that's so many characters and you've got to hire all of the voice actors back. And specifically, the Call of the Dead crew, the Mold of the Dead crew, and the Shadows of Evil crew are all celebrities, so that's going to be pretty expensive. But I don't know. I think that would be really cool. And the thing is, you've got to remember, they have got the Victis crew models for Blood of the Dead, and also you can play as Misty and Russman, and you can also play as Ted as well, the bus driver, in Blackout. You've also got the guy from Call of the Dead, what's his name? He's in Blackout too. So, I don't know, they've got models for 4 of the characters at least, so who knows? That would be really, really cool, okay? And I think that would be really nice. But I don't think that's going to happen. That is crazy, okay? But maybe. But I definitely think it's going to be Primus. Maybe Ultimus 2, I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, it's definitely going to be Primus for sure. So also, talking about the characters, I had this crazy, I guess, revelation. Okay, what if they brought back Maxis as a ghost? Now, I know that sounds completely fucking dumb, okay? But I just thought that would be cool. I don't know why. That maybe he's speaking to us beyond the grave, giving Richthofen advice or something. Normally, he's done that before over the radios. So I don't know. I just had this weird kind of like thing where, why not have Maxis come back as a ghost? But the thing is, I know that sounds crazy, but we have had ghosts in Der Eisendrache. We had ghosts in Blood of the Dead. We've also had, the whole the whole thing of zombies is it was built up on creepy whispers and like all of these creepy sound quotes and stuff, and you didn't really know what they were. Think back to like the Ruct, you have the screams and stuff, and Shino Numi, you have all the creepy whispers, the ambient sounds. Who knows? Maybe he'll come back as a ghost for some reason. Like, literally on my notes, I've written down Maxis comes back as a ghost for some reason. But I don't know. I just had that like vision in my head, and I thought, hey, that would be pretty cool. But who knows? So anyway, yeah, that's it for the characters. We've got Primus, Ultimus, maybe every single character is a bit of a reach. Maxis as a ghost. Samantha would be in it too. I don't know how. I don't think she would be playable, but I still think she's going to be important to it. But yeah, so let's move on. So the Wonder Weapon. Now, I'm not too good on making, Wonder Weapon ideas. Like, I don't know, they could do anything, okay? But the thing is, I would like a new Wonder Weapon. We haven't had a full new Wonder Weapon since Gorod Krovi, which was the Ray Gun Mark IIIs. Now, in Revelations, we had the Apothicon Servant and the Thunder Gun. In Blood of the Dead, we had the Blundergat, and I know we had a new variant, but that's a new variant of an already existing Wonder Weapon. And we had the same for, the Winter's Howl came back, and that didn't even have a new variant. And we had the Raygun Mark II, but that had completely new variants, but it's still the Raygun Mark II. It's not a new, completely original Wonder Weapon. So I think to actually get a new Wonder Weapon for the first time in fucking years... Come on, Treyarch, you can do it, okay? You gave us some awesome Wonder Weapons in the Chaos story. You've got the Kraken, you've got the... I've already forgot its name already. The Circuit's Kiss, whatever it's called, the Death of Orion. We have the God Hands from Ancient Evil, the Alistair's Folly. Like, come on. You're telling me you can't give us a new Wonder Weapon, okay? But maybe, they might not give us a new Wonder Weapon and give us some old ones instead. So I was thinking maybe they'd probably give us a few of the old ones, like the old classics, like, the Thunder Gun, the Wonder Waff, I don't know really, the Baby Maker, the JGB. They could give us the zap guns, you know, those kind of OG BO1, BO2 weapons, you know, because we've already got both ray guns in the game. They could give us the Raygun Mark III. Maybe they could give us the Blundergat, the Winter's Howl, and the Raygun. Well, the Raygun Mark II is already in every map now, but maybe they could give us, you know, the other two from Blood of the Dead and Classified. I don't know. I would like to see a new Wonder Weapon, but at the same time, I would like to see, like, maybe all of the old Wonder Weapons again. That would be cool, but honestly, I don't know. I think they would give us a selection. So maybe, you know, like I said, the Thunder Gun, maybe the staffs could come back in some sort of way. I don't know. But I think we deserve a new Wonder Weapon, okay? They can at least give us a new Wonder Weapon. Okay. If they can think of all those crazy variants for the Raygun Mark II, they can definitely think of something new, okay? But, yeah, hopefully we see maybe the staffs come back or something. But we have had a full Wonder Weapon system for the last 2 maps now, so it would be nice to get something different, but who knows. So that's it for the Wonder Weapons. I can't really think of a new Wonder Weapon idea because I'm unoriginal. Maybe we could get some sort of, like, if it's set in the Great War, maybe some, like, sword or something, or, like, a shield. I think that would be cool. Maybe a sword and a shield. Imagine that, you know, you can protect yourself with the shield. Even though we have shields in zombies, but I mean that actual medieval shield, and then you can slash the zombies with your sword. Maybe you can do some like electricity, like lightning bolt out of it or something. Like, I don't know, something crazy. I think that would be cool. Setting it in the medieval times, it would be nice to have some sort of medieval weapon. I don't think we've ever had a melee wonder weapon before that I can think of. No, I don't think there has been a melee wonder weapon. So that would be nice. That would be cool. But yeah, anyway, let's move on to the last thing, and that's going to be the storyline, because I couldn't think of anything else. Now, I think the storyline is pretty obvious, okay? So it's Primus and Ultimus and Samantha, and they're going to team up to kill Dr. Monty and the Shadow Man. Now, I've always had this feeling, I think I voice cracked there, I've always had this feeling of Monty and the Shadow Man. You know, there was the quote in Revelations where it's like, you cut the worm in half and they both keep living, or whatever, right? I've always had this theory for the longest time, and I think I've said this before in videos, but I feel like Dr. Monty and the Shadow Man are going to combine together to be some sort of one being, right? I don't know how that would work, but I do envision Dr. Monty, the Shadow Man, combining together to create some ultimate villain character, right? Because we know they're both bad, but the thing is, I just don't understand why we have Monty and the Shadow Man, because Monty is the ancient evil, basically. He is the bad guy. He is the villain. Well, the Shadow Man is just... it's just a Shadow Man. What the fuck has he done? Like, I know he set up Blood of the Dead and he was in Revelations, but really it's Monty that's the main bad guy, and the Shadow Man is just kind of there. So, what, are we going to be fighting the Shadow Man and Monty at the same time? How the hell are you going to do that on solo? Like, I don't know. I just feel it's weird that we have 2 villains. You know, just combine them together. You had all those quotes that the Shadow Man and the Monty are basically the same person anyway, so it would make sense just to combine them and then fight them together to create some, you know, they come together and create some huge keeper apothecary, like, imagine if they became like a dragon or something. We've already seen dragons, but some sort of crazy fucking huge like monster. That would be fucking insane. I don't know what they would become, but I think it would be really cool. But yeah, I feel like they would combine, because it just doesn't make sense why we have Monty and then we have the Shadow Man. Like, the Shadow Man's just like, who cares? Monty is the bad guy. So maybe we combine them together. I don't know. But that's it really for the storyline. I think once we kill Monty and the Shadow Man, everything will get turned back to normal, and our characters will live out their lives happy in peace, living in the house. Yeah, because that sounds fun. But that would be a bit generic though. I kind of liked that Revelations was a bit... I thought at the end of Revelations they were all going to live in the house forever and that's it. But instead they did something different. I think, honestly, they're gonna subvert our expectations. They're gonna do something crazy and piss everybody off. Look at Origins. They did something fucking nuts, okay? They literally had the kids in the house that made no sense at all. You know, Revelations ending didn't make much sense to people. Even Moon, they fucking blew up the Earth. They're gonna do something crazy for this. This is the final map we're ever gonna get. Well, there are the rumours that we're gonna get a reboot, but for this storyline that's existing right now, we're going to get some fucking crazy ending that's going to piss everybody. You've heard it off. You've heard it here first. The ending of DLC 4 is going to piss everybody off. I can't wait to see the reactions to this. BO4 has already been a hated game, okay? they're gonna pull something crazy off. But yeah, that's my storyline thing. Primus and Ultimus Samantha fighting to kill Dr. Monty and the Shadow Man, who combine together. They kill him, and in peace for all. Maxis is a ghost because he is for some reason, and they live out their lives happy and free. Yeah, that's what I think, at least. That's how I think DLC 4 will go. It will be in the Great War. We'll have Primus and Ultimus, maybe every character ever, but that's a bit of a reach. Maxis is a ghost for some reason. We have a new Wonder Weapon, hopefully, or maybe all of the old ones, or a few of the old ones, and, you know, that's it. I can't really predict the ending because anything could happen, okay? But I think that's going to be the basic storyline. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. That's my DLC 4 wishlist. That's what I hope will happen for DLC 4. It'll probably just be a Transit remake and be fucking boring, but that's what I hope for, at least. Maybe I'm just hoping for something crazy. Kind of like when Revelations came out, everybody thought, oh my god, this is going to be the craziest map ever, and it came out and it wasn't as crazy as people thought, so people hated it. And then Revelations got a lot of hate, which it didn't really deserve, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just expecting it to be huge and something amazing when it won't actually turn out to be anything cool. But it's DLC 4, man. DLC 4 is always, like I said, DLC 4 has always been cool. You know, you got the moon, you know, you got World War 1, you've got space rocks, and now you've got potentially the Great War. You know, I think that would be cool. Yeah, they're going to do something crazy for this, and I'm excited. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like. I am trying to, basically my upload schedule is, I'm trying to upload every day if I can, every other day, or every 3 days. Every 3 days is the max. Okay, I'm going without videos. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one coming soon. DLC 4 is on the way, and I'm going to make a shit ton of videos when it comes out. So yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.